Oh, Spirit might want to be serious on this one. I feel like I'm serious. I feel like I'm very serious most of the time. You're being tuned. Bio-tuned. Hello, collective. Medium, that's me. Spirits with me. Look, medium. Your favorite psychic medium. Probably. I love you, Spirit. Spirit, freaking love you. And I love you too. We all love you. You are unconditional love. Non-physical beings having a physical experience, and we teach you that on Spirit News. I'm your favorite psychic medium. Patience, that's my name. I'm so happy for you. We are so happy for you. You do the best you can, and we're so proud of you. We are here for you 100%. If you think you're alone, you are absolutely 100% not alone. We're here for you all the time. You just know that, and I will let you know every day, 4 times a day. We love you. We're here doing another collective read. We have documented. Hey, Lady of Light. I try. I got a big name. I got a big name to live up to. I got my heated blanket on. I'm feeling toasty. Toasty with the mosty. And we're here bringing you another psychic development read where I'm here with Spirit. And they help me to read energy. I'm a child psychic where I've repressed my psychic gift until 4 years ago, where I started developing it through the help of my spirit guides. We document that on TikTok in real time, give you spirit nuggets that have helped me develop my field. Confirmation. And we are doing another energy read to give you a higher perspective of linear views as your astral journalist, riding the waves of energy to help you get a higher perspective of what you know already or something that you don't know. We want to remind you that energy is fluid, so it can be past, present, or future. It could also be an alternate timeline. So just keep that in mind and don't attach yourself too much. You need to learn the art of detachment, where you observe information and try not to take it too seriously. It's meant to be fun. Everything's meant to be fun. So just remember to find joy. And we teach you how to do that on Spirit News. We're going to dive in. We also have, oh yeah, I always, I'm trying to get better at saying it, but anything you need to know is in the description bar. You can look at all of our socials through the link tree if you want to come connect with us on other platforms. And we do readings. This isn't a personal reading. This is a collective reading. So whatever Spirit decides they want to tell us is what I read. I don't choose it. If this isn't your story, that's okay. There's lots of other stories out there, but you got to remember, hey boy, that this is for somebody. Okay, we want to keep that in mind. All right. I think I did all my spiel. Body. 40 body library. Let me feel it out. Let me feel it out. Let me feel it out. Where you want to go? I'm torn right now. I'm torn. Oh my gosh, you remember that song? How's it go? And the sky is torn. I'm a little late, 'cause I'm already torn. How's it go? How's that song go? I think that's how it goes. Why did that pop in my head? You're a little late. Okay, I can't think of how it goes, but it did pop in my head. Someone's torn. Someone's torn. What are they torn about? Torn. If you say that word too many times, it just sounds weird. Torn. I am so torn. I cannot make a decision right now. You know what? I can't make a decision. Let's choose a book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kevin, you went to your friend's house? You got a lot of friends. Good for you. Friends are hard to find. Spirit, please tell me what you want us to know. Meat and potatoes. Someone's meat and potatoes. I got Daily life, food and drink, onion, potato, meat, and seafood. Onions are noted for their distinctive and flavorful smell. They're
Positive.
positive. Thank you, Spirit. They're also known for antiseptic and disease combating qualities. And their multiple skin layers. Someone's like an onion. Someone's onions are being peeled back. Metaphorically, it says. They symbolize layers in the human mind. Maybe that's why I'm feeling torn between something. This person, this person's layers are being peeled back. They could be potentially going through some kind of transformation, or certain things are surfacing through memories. Something from their subconscious and their ego and superego. Hmm. Their layers are being peeled away, and they wish to get to the bottom of their psyche. They're starting to learn what makes them tick, and they're crying, and they're blaming it on you.
Disagreement.
Some kind of disagreement. They're upset at you because you're making them feel things they don't want to feel. You're making them realize things they don't want to realize about their own ego. You must have activated some kind of ego death in them. Hey Zara! I'm 17. I have lots of friends at school. Good for you, honey. Friends are good. Make sure you can trust them. Make sure they don't make you do things you don't want to do. She looks like our French teacher, Mrs. Nadia. Well, bonjour. Bonjour. Les petites. I don't speak French. I wish I did. All right, so you have activated someone's layers being peeled back, or someone did. They're mad at you because of that. They're like, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to be thrown into an ego death. Meh. Nobody's ever ready. It's not something you prepare for. It just kind of happens, you know. Let's do a picture. We'll do a picture. We'll see if we can decipher a picture. Okay? I like doing the pictures. The pictures are fun. I got these at Savers. It's like this old game called Stare Junior. So this person is starting to realize things about themselves. When you go through an ego death, you really start thinking about all the shitty things you've done to people because you were selfish, you know? When you're in the ego, you care a lot about yourself. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. Everybody... I'm staring. I'm mad at those... You're still mad at my nails? I can't get rid of my nails. Spirit says, stop penalizing me for my nails. That's what Spirit just said. Penalized. Penalized. Or this person feels like they're... Spirit just said possessed. This person could be possessed? You're so chill. Thank you. I'm chill because I've been through a lot in life. I don't take things too seriously. You know? You gotta just lighten up. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can get a picture. Spirit says they're possessed. I hope not. Alright. This might be too many, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that's too many. Okay. Alright. Well, the Spirit gave me 4, so I'll do 4. So we'll do the first one. Bowling center. Someone forgot to tell him to let go of the bowling ball. No, my nails are not real. Bowling center. So someone forgot to tell him to let go of the bowling ball. You know, that kind of goes with an ego death. This person may not know how to let go of certain patterns or behaviors that they've become attached to. And the bowling ball is round like an onion. Praiser, I need you to get over this nail thing, okay? You gotta get past it. Cause these nails, look how pretty my nails are. It's just not, I can't. So this person's going through an ego death, and when you go, this person is kind of going through it unnavigated, and it was unexpected. They could be bulldozing their way through life, not being able to let go of their bowling ball because they have a lot of attachments that they don't know how to release. When you're in an ego death, you're realizing certain toxic behaviors and patterns that have become something that you're accustomed to doing. I have bowling night tomorrow. That's funny. Spirit's gonna be there. Ask him for strikes. So this person's bulldozing their way through life, possibly, really, they could, this kind of, I want to say self-sabotaging. This person's going through an ego death, not really knowing how to navigate it, kind of going through brick walls, running people over. They could potentially, Spirit said, need to stay. They need to understand how to let go. They're scared. This person's scared. They could be very competitive. They could be used to, bullying people over, not really caring about how they make other people feel. But now, in an ego death, they're starting to realize that their behaviors, they feel differently about them now. That's what an ego death does. It starts to make you question, how's this, if I do this, how's it going to make someone else feel? Because you're expanding your ego. Your ego keeps you very limited to your own survival, but you've pushed them into some kind of awareness, and they're mad at you. They're mad at you. Terry could be significant. Kevin Reese, are you cheating on me? Hey, we're not gonna have lovers quarrels in here, okay? This is where the love is. You guys go do that somewhere else. I have we love music, which I almost said we love magic. And doesn't that look like he's holding a wand? And he's got a little ball right here, like a magic trick. This person may have been used to using magic. I also have a lion, an elephant, and a donkey. We love music. This person may be starting to realize that if they use magic, I'm not 100% sure yet. Multiple spirits. I do have 3 people right here. Spirit said multiple spirits. I have 3 people here. And I have a person, hands right here that kind of look the same as these hands with the red. I think this person may have dabbled in the boobity bops or something, or it could be metaphorical, like they're used to manipulating people, getting their way. They act like they're a lion, like they don't have a care in the world, like they can do whatever they want without consequence. They may have turned some things upside down. This looks like chaos, doesn't it? Looks a little chaotic. They may have created some kind of chaotic situation by manipulating. They're like, yeah, because they're like, look at over here, look at this hand, and then they have this hand up here doing something else. So this could be some kind of manipulator, someone who's used to lying to get their way, or right, Spirit says somebody who will easily lie to say to have people do what they want, and they haven't had any consequences until you, which the cop here is a consequence, because I'm not saying they're in trouble by the cops, but if a cop is there, it's metaphorically saying there's some kind of consequence that they're facing. Oh, and then look at this one. Look at this one. These cards are called Stare Junior. It's a game. If you play the game, it has things on the back that you're supposed to like find on the card. But I like to use them for spirit symbology. So this person may have come in like Captain Save-A-Ho, or they may have viewed themselves in this way. And Spirit, you tell me if I'm interpreting it wrong, but they may have viewed themselves this way as some kind of Captain Save-A-Ho. Yeah, it's for kids. It says Stare Junior, but it's a really old game. It's from the 1990s, so I don't know if they sell it anymore. I got it at a thrift store. Yeah, and then look at the smoke. The smoke is manipulation. This rabbit thinks, so this person had a very high, they thought a lot of themselves. They thought they were Mr. Macho Man, and look, they're saving a mistress right here who's tied up. But they're not even, they're kind of just pushing them out of the way. They just push people out of their way. They don't really care about, they didn't. They're starting to now. They didn't really care about the consequences. They didn't care about how their actions affected other people. They were just like, go, go, go. They were like, whatever, I'll do what I want. Just like a lot of entitlement. There's this hot air balloon looks like a moon, so, but it's covered by a rubber, so something they didn't see, something they weren't very they weren't very intuitive. They have a lot of red on, so the root chakra, they operate out of their root chakra a lot. There's also red here, red here. There's some red on there, so this person operated a lot out of their root chakra, so that says to me that they're very 3D, they're very, you know, they could possibly be very sexual, or they are, you know, someone who talks about sex a lot, someone who has to have like money to feel secure, someone who views money as something, or very materialistic, very shallow. Just very 3D. But they're a master manipulator. They use words, and they're very charismatic. They could possibly be very attractive. They could have a nice body. They possibly work out. This rabbit's got a lot of muscles. But they're like, I'm getting, and Spirit, tell me if I'm wrong, I'm kind of getting that this is somebody who likes to be the hero for women, you know, like, or for men, you gotta take it as it resonates. They like to be like Captain Save-A-Ho, like they're the ones who have the funds, and they have the means to, I'm gonna be on this live forever. Thanks, Kevin Reese. I'll be your new friend. You can add me to your collection of friends. They want to, they do it, they want to be like Captain Save-A-Ho, like a provider, because that makes them feel validated. It makes them feel like they have some control or some power or some like ability to look like they're in charge or a person of authority. But something went on with you, according to the dream book, where you've peeled back their layers to an extent, like an onion, and now they're in an ego death, which is signified by the bowling ball. It says, someone forgot to tell him to let go of the bowling ball. And Spirit just said, move it. Which all of these cards have action in them. Moving, moving, moving. This person's used to moving, moving, moving. They're not used to sitting still. They're not used to being still or being in, they're not used to going within. And something that happened created some kind of circumstance for them to have to do that. And now, look, they're alone in their room. They're just isolated. They're isolated at home or something. There's nobody around them. This is somebody who usually always has to have somebody lined up, somebody who always has to have someone around them. Ear splittingly. They could be very loud, rambunctious, obnoxious. They need to be the center of attention. Now they're in a space where they're all alone, and there's one star on this poster. Well, I think a lot of people pick up on energy that needs to be healed still. So Spirit will always, if you keep hearing the same message or about the same person, it could be something that you still are attached to, that Spirit wants you to recognize, or this person or it could be this person needs to be healed. I read whatever Spirit wants us to know, so it might be someone else, just a different scenario. We have to remember these are collective reads, but in my own experience, I feel like whatever I'm still attached to emotionally, Spirit will send me the messages for me to understand it, to detach from it. So that might take a couple times, it may take a lot of times, or until you detach from it. But every message is valuable. Every message is meant for you that resonates. So just remember, just because you've heard a little bit before, there might be something new that's happening, a new, so this person could have made a different decision. You got to take it as it resonates. But this person has gone into isolation. There's a lot of singles in this picture. There's a single star, there's a single light, there's a single guitar, a chair. There's a lot of singles here. So this person's usually used to being around a lot of people. They perhaps always have someone in speed dial, or someone to, vent to, someone to save, someone to hook up with, someone to hang out with. They're not used to being alone. You've caused them to go into isolation where they're actually sitting still in one place and they don't have any distractions. So that causes you to go within. It's just automatic. This person may have been in some situation with some unsavory characters that got them into some kind of trouble. The Spirit wants me to show it. That got them into some kind of trouble, because I see two burglars. So it could have been two males and one female. I can talk to Spirit. It's different for everybody the way you detach. It usually happens over time when you finally have forgiven someone or forgiven yourself, or the number's unclear. Yeah, it's not, there's no right way to do it. But you just have to ask your spirit guides. Usually forgiveness is the best way to detach for myself. Yeah, this person could have got involved with a group of two males and a female, where they wanted to appear to them as some kind of superhero, or some kind of big shot, some kind of authority figure, and they could have gotten to some kind of conflict or something. because they were lying to each other. They were all lying to each other about something. Because this person is used to lying usually. Dang, I got a lot from that. Oh my gosh, and then look what just popped out. 2 males and a female. It says, the test was hard, but I did fine. I should have studied a bit harder. The test was hard, but I did fine. I should have studied a bit harder. I have 2 male. So again, they got involved with some group. And there's 2 males and a female here too. So something with a group, something that was a test. They tried dollar. This group got them involved into something that may have pushed them into some kind of ego death. We'll find out. Where should I go, Spirit? Where should I go? The choices make my brain hurt. Alright, let's see. We'll try these. I only did these once, and then I never did them again, so we'll try these ones. Ugh. My hands are too small. My hands are too small. Ugh. My hands are too small. There we go. Okay. Tell me about this group. What happened with this group, Spirit? You failed your test? Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Well, don't worry. Life goes on. I was hurt by you. See, I told you this person's mad at you. They're mad at you for putting them into some, or getting them into some situation. Why are they mad at, why are they hurt? It is all too much. Wow, this person's really going through it. I don't understand. I told you, they don't understand an ego death. They're like, why do I feel this way? Here, I want to keep this card out. I should have let go of the bowling ball. I'm 5'5". I'm just the average 5'5". So, this person struck out with something. The way I've treated you was wrong. Maybe, Spirit says. So, some kind of ego death. They're mad at you because of it. Something they did, something that was started because they were hurt by you. Why can't I move on from you?
Samuel.
They have hurt me. I told you, this group. Something happened with this group they got involved with that they went towards because they were hurt by you. Please do what's best for your heart. And I don't understand. They don't understand why they feel so strongly about you, yet at the same time they're mad at you. Will you leave me like the others? Aww. Aww. Aesthete? What is aesthete? Look at aesthete.
Take you.
What is aesthete? I gotta look that up. I don't know what aesthete is. Let me see. Aesthete. No. Aesthete. Having or showing an ability to accurately assess situations or people and turn to one's advantage. So this person lacks the ability to assess situations or people. I told you they're cut off from their intuition. They went on some kind of journey with a group of 3 people, 2 males and a female, because they were hurt by you. And now they're growing. Something happened in this group. I don't know what yet, but we'll find out. That has pushed them into an ego death, and they don't understand what's happening to them. But it's overwhelming for them. and they have abandonment issues. Will you leave me like the others? They could have self-sabotaged themselves. I said that in the beginning, because they thought you were going to leave them. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. The passion? What? This person has passion that's overwhelming. Don't wait for me. Under they have hurt me. Don't wait for me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I swear that I'd never leave you. Hiya, hi Evie. Wow. Interchanging. This person hates you and loves you at the same time. I can feel it. It's so conflicting. My life is a mess right now. That's why they're like, don't wait for me. I don't know when this will be over. Why do I deserve someone like you? Oh my gosh. Someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. I'm nothing elsewhere. I don't know how to. I don't know the words to that song, but that just popped in my head. Peeped. This person peeped. Oh my gosh, this person. I feel so bad for them. They have the passion I feel for you is overwhelming. Let's see if we can find out what happened. How can I find out what happened? I wish nothing but the best for you. Oh, you know what? Let's get some apples. Oh. Let's do some apples. I'm 6'3" and I'm playing rugby. I hope I'll make it professionally. Well, you have to say, I love the idea of being a rugby player professionally. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm open to any possibilities you could bring me to make that happen. You gotta say it open-endedly. Because if you say, I hope I'll make it, then you're saying that you won't make it. So you gotta speak abundantly. Gotta change the way you say it. Influential. You are an influential, powerful, prominent, and important person in this person's life. So what did they do? Spirit, what did they do? European, of Europe, from Europe, about Europe. They traveled away from you.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. They traveled away from you. They wouldn't let go of the bowling ball. There's something that they were hurt by you, so they left you because they were afraid you were going to leave them or something. Whoa! I told you they traveled away from you. Incense. Incense is better than no sense at all. They were in their feelings. They don't control their feelings. The scene of the crime. Some kind of crime of passion. They could have... It was Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick. Spirit said library earlier. This person was mad at you because there's something that happened with you two that got them in their feelings, and so they self-sabotaged themselves and went off on some adventure, traveled away from you that made sense at the time, but now it's the scene of the crime. Made sense at the time, now it's scene of the crime. Oh, just kidding. Population unknown, ghost towns. Did I tell you they're in isolation? Now they're all by themselves because this group of people they went towards, which I have indulgence right here at the top of the deck. 3 people. An ominous group. Spirit just said ominous. And I have scene of the crime and I have ghost town. I don't know. Rednecks. If you might be a redneck, you might be a redneck if Jeff Foxworthy. This is something, didn't I say they operate in their root chakra? That's red.
Three.
Three. All three. I told you there's a group of three here. I'm watching Deadpool movie. It's hard because, hi. Hi, Fanny. The National Enquirer. Oh, geez. Something they did could be on the, not that it is going to be on the National Enquirer, but it's something they did is very dramatic. You know, they did something very self-sabotaging. They didn't want to let go of the bowling ball. They were going through brick walls to travel away from you because they didn't want you to leave them. Will you leave me like the others? Oh my god, that's so sad. This person was afraid you were going to leave them, so they decided to self-sabotage themselves. So they would like beat you to the punch or something. Going to the gym, no pain, no gain. This,
Unlikely.
yeah, not that they literally went to the gym, but Spirit's like, no pain, no gain. They had to go through this. They had to go through this for an ego death. Refreshing, brisk, invigorating, rejuvenating. Once they get through this hump of their ego death, because you do get through it, it's not something that like lasts forever. It's just like a season. Kevin, you're interrupting me too much. I love you so much, but this ain't for you. This ain't 21 questions. This is a message for somebody. So I'm going to get the message out, okay? I love you though. But everyone goes through an ego death. You have to. It's just part of life. Relaxing, restful, calming, peaceful. This is how they view you. They view you as someone who would relax them. You're peaceful. They said, "Why do I deserve someone like you? My life is a mess right now. Don't wait for me, please. I wish nothing but the best for you." They were very stubborn. They didn't want to let go of their beliefs, and they didn't want to talk to you. Why didn't they just talk to Collective? Swift, yeah, they took a swift action, something they did in an emotional state. That's why you guys gotta learn your emotions, because you do things in emotional states you would never do otherwise. You know, you would never do it. And this person, something happened between you two, we'll find out.
Impact.
It made an impact on them, which I have influential at the top, that caused them to travel away from you because they thought you were gonna like leave them or something. They thought you were gonna leave them, so before you leave them, they wanted to show you. That's an emotional reaction because that doesn't make no sense. Because clearly they got into some trouble. Scene of the crime I have here. I have a scene of the crime. They could have committed some crime. Boyfriend. Spirit said boyfriend. Oh, shit. Spirit said boyfriend. They could have potentially had a third party. Maybe that's the three. Maybe that's the three. They had a third party. They went to someone else. Sorry to tell you. Atlantis, mythological city where folks had that sinking feeling. Yeah, they looked at you like you're a mythological creature and something that can't possibly exist. Why do I deserve someone like you? So they 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 did something, or I'll find out, but they've traveled away from you because something happened where they felt like you were going to leave them. Confirmation. You're going to take swift action to leave them. But I don't think that was true. I think that, yeah, Spirit said, yeah, you weren't going to leave them. You guys were in a healthy relationship. You're just going through some hard times. And, you know, every relationship isn't going to be perfect through the whole thing. The whole point, you know, it's how you get through tough times together. Oh, thank you so much. I love you. Thanks for being here. Thank you. This person went, you guys probably went through a rocky time, or you had a good relationship, it was healthy, and then something happened that made them scared that you were going to leave them. Maybe something they did, some kind of behavior they have, I don't know yet. But they traveled away from you because of it, because they thought you were like a mythological creature. Like, how can you exist? Why do I deserve someone like you? And they self-sabotaged themselves. They went towards another person. They brought the thunder. Here's the thunder. Here's the lightning. They brought it. Here comes, here it comes again, thunder and lightning.
Escape.
They escaped. Yeah, look, they wanted to escape because they that's self-sabotaging behavior. When things got hard, when there was a bump in the road, they perceive that as something bad. This person is someone that had the impression that all relationships are supposed to be like this. But that's not true. Any relationship you have is going to have a difficult moment in it, and it's how you get through it together is what matters. You had no intention of leaving this person, but this person assumed that you would want to leave them because it says right here, will you leave me like the others? So this person's heart has been broken. They've been abandoned before. People give up on them. Or really, I think what happens is they give up on people before people give up on them because someone left them once, you know? Poor baby.
Huffed.
Huffed. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew your house down. Yeah, the JFK assassination. They could have possibly assassinated your character with this group of people, or they at least assassinated the relationship. Airline food. Since when is a bag of peanuts considered a meal? Yeah, they in their mind, in spirit, tell me if I'm wrong or right. In their mind, they made you, they devalued you, basically. They reduced you to a bag of peanuts. Because why do I deserve someone like you? You're going to leave me like the others. So they self-sabotage themselves by going towards a third party, a group of people, 3 people, 2 masculines and a feminine. And the picture was this. These weren't good people. These were bad influences. And they went towards them because they made them feel like a superhero. Because they, in their eyes, grim, yeah, in their perception, they were better than them, but they weren't better than you. And just in their perception, not that that's reality. So they went towards a group of people that would make them feel better about themselves than you did because they pictured you as being better than them, and you made them feel less than. So they're realizing that now in their ego death. Summer camp. Yeah, this is something that happened during like a fun summer. Summer loving had me a blast. Summer loving happened so fast. I met a girl crazy for me. Just some quick, fun summer loving, you know? So, salsa dancing, yeah, they were having fun. Spirit said escape. They were escaping you because they didn't want to value you, because then they'd have to admit that you're doing better than them. That's their ego. That's what pushed them into an ego death. That's why they were mad at you.
Yes.
Yes. Come through, spirit. Come through, spirit. That's why they were mad at you. Oh, jeez. That's silly. You're supposed to push each other into an ego death. You're supposed to help each other grow. What, you want to be around people that never want to grow? They thought they wanted to be around these people. These are crooks, crime robbers. They probably got them in trouble somehow because they got seen of the crime. Oh, look, and I got IRS up here too. They may have committed some kind of tax fraud or something. This group of people could have possibly had them commit some kind of tax fraud. That could be the crime they committed. Oh. everyone's number of crimes is unclear, Spirit says. Everyone's on their own journey. I'm not judging it. So what's happening now? What is gonna go on? How can we help them through their ego death? How can we help? Because it says, the passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. They don't know how to handle all the passion they have for you. What's going on? How can we help? Yeah, temptation. They were tempted. Hello, thank you for being here. I love you. Love you so much. They were tempted by some persuasion because this group of people like stroke their ego or something. This group of people, they perceived themselves to be better than this group of people. That was the temptation. That was the persuasion. Unless they actually paid this person to walk away from you. No, it was an accident. Or
acquires.
Yeah. This group of people may have talked this person into devaluing you, or
save yourself,
or going into some. This group of people is con artists. They're con artists. They're criminals. This person isn't perceptive like that. They're not aware of. I had a card. Where was it? Or maybe it was in the book. Oh, it was in the book. It said this person's unable to perceive. Oh no, it was
incorrect.
Right. No, Spirit gave us the word. It was on the phone. Maybe I still have it. It wasn't in the book. Yeah. They're not astute. They don't have the ability to accurately assess situations or people. So they went to these people who, for their own sake, and these people tricked them, and they accidentally committed some kind of crime that may have to do with the IRS, some kind of identity fraud or tax fraud or something like that. They persuaded them to do it, and it was an accident because they're not astute to people's intentions. This group of people tricked them into doing something illegal. That's why their life is a mess right now. They could potentially be going to... Oh my gosh, the wind is so strong. They could potentially be going to prison because of it, because it says, don't wait for me. Yeah, they see you as wish fulfillment, as a blessing, but they could be tied down. They could be tied down from some kind of... Right, from some kind of crime they committed. They don't want you to wait for them because they see you as enlightenment, and they want you to... Greed, yeah. It was some kind of... They got talked into doing something first because they were greedy, but they weren't very astute about who they were around because they don't read people very well. They were only around these people because they thought they were better than them, and it made them feel good. And they thought that they could have came to them with like, hey, I got a great business proposition for you, and like catered to his ego as like a businessman, like a business person. but it was something that was binding, that it was illegal. But once they did it, they couldn't let go of the bowling ball. So now they don't want you to wait for them. Don't wait for me, please, because they could potentially be going to prison because of it. Yeah, a natural disaster. Yeah, I'd say they took a risk. They took a gamble. They were with people they weren't. It was kind of like they were using these people to boost their ego, so it blinded them to what these people were really up to. And these people were using this person knowing that they were easy to manipulate.
I don't know.
Yeah, they came across as like, you know, like they're friends, like they were stability, like they were harmony, like they were accepted by them. That's how this group of people came across as, but they were criminals. They lied to them, to this person. They tricked them into doing some kind of something illegal. Oh jeez.
Windbreak.
Boobity bops, boobity boops. Everybody doing the magic dance, doing the magic, doing the magic. Why the fuck you gotta do so much magic? This group tricked this person into doing magic. It's not funny, but I mean, if this person wasn't so concerned with being Mr. Macho Man, Mr. Tough Guy, Mr. Authority, Mr. Big Pants, Mr. Big Dick, they wouldn't have been so blind as to, I mean, these people, like, you just look at them, they're shady. You know? Well, what now? That's why they're in a natural justice. I told you, I think they're going to get locked up. They're going to get locked up. Wow. That's why they're like, don't wait for me. Don't wait for me, baby. Go on without me. Let's do the tarot. Do you know why nobody in your profession has ever won the James Randi Prize? I don't know what the James Randi Prize is. I have no idea. I don't know. What is that? I don't know what the James Randi Prize is.
Broadsheets.
Broadsheets, Spirit said. I don't know what that means either. Broadsheets. Alright. Oh, and I got the High Priestess at the top of the deck. Why does the High Priestess always come out? Hey, boo. High Priest, High Priestess. Seven of Swords. Making a break for it. Seven of Swords.
Swiftness.
Praise it! Get out of here with that. This person cheated and they were dishonest. They did risky behavior. I told you. These people were masquerading as their friend. They knew exactly what they were doing with this person. They preyed on this person's ego, stroke it, because this person was escaping from you because they felt like you brought out their insecurities. So they self-sabotaged. They made a deal with a group of people that convinced them that some kind of deal could be made with magic. It was risky. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Now they're overwhelmed. I told you they're in solitude. They're trying to regroup themselves. And they're trying to plan for the future. They're in introspection. Rapidly, Spirit says. Well, that's good. They're probably going to prison, though. Is this person going to prison, or are they in a mental prison? Because I'm really feeling some kind of prison very strongly. End of a cycle. It's the end of a cycle. Spiritual transformation, see, an ego death. It just sucks that this person had to go through such a dramatic cycle for them to go through an ego death. If they weren't if they weren't so stubborn, if they would have just talked to you about how they felt, they could have avoided all of this. But I guess, it's everyone's on their own journey, so it's not right or wrong, but this is definitely an upheaval that was unexpected, that gave them a sudden change where they needed a transition to learn how to let go of their insecurities. This is a purging. Oh, Ten of Wands in reverse.
Stalker.
Stalker again. Spirit said stalker twice. Well, you guys are at a distance because they did some fuckery, and they escaped from you with these people. So now they're watching you from afar, and they're like, the passion I feel for you is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Because they're going to have insurmountable problems. They're like, don't wait for me. Don't wait for me because I don't want you to be part of my problems. Because they know what's coming for them. I don't know, Dracuris. I don't worry about other readers. I just worry about myself. They became the Emperor in reverse. That's horrible. They told you they were stubborn, abuse of power, lack of control, paternity issues, lack of discipline. They became super stubborn. 80. Why do I deserve someone like you? They know they treated you bad. It's because they thought you were going to leave them, so they self-sabotage. That's why. Oh, and I have the Hierophant. The Hierophant in magic. Yeah, this person messed up. They went with the wrong crowd. They weren't astute. They couldn't read these people. These people used them, tricked them into doing magic against you. Now you're moving forward. They want you to. They want you to do what's best for you. Because they know they messed up royally. And they just want you to forgive them. Aw, well, you gotta ask for forgiveness. I mean, you probably already forgave them. You're the high priestess. You're high priestess. You probably already forgave them, but I feel bad for this person. I know I shouldn't feel bad. It's like something that was fated, something that had to happen because they were the Emperor in reverse. They were so stubborn. It was like the only way for them to like understand themselves, to go through such a hard lesson. I just feel bad that they're alone, that they don't really have anyone walking them through this. Not that anyone does, but they're gonna they're releasing pain. The worst is over, Ego deaths happen. They don't last forever. They're meant to push you towards ascension, towards your... Spirit said, I love it. Yes, scammers and imposters. Yep, exactly. Spirit said, I love it. It's part of human development. It's part of soul development.
Love is the key.
Love is the key. Love is the key, Spirit says. It's part of their journey. So as bad as we feel for them, we have to understand that everyone's on their own journey, and everyone is weaving their own life and their own tapestry of their soul, and this is something that their soul chose to experience, to push them into an ego death because they were being so stubborn. So good luck to them. I hope it helps. If you like the way I read, you want a personal reading, please email me at patientwithspirit@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to do that. It's $20 for 20 minutes. I love you so much. Bye, guys.